And that phrase, what's next, really just, it was like a little pebble in my shoe. And I really started praying about what's next, Lord? What's next? What do you want to do next? And I was homesick with COVID. And I had a tablet in front of me and I started writing down notes. And I came up with this idea that we need to think about the long game. This isn't going to be a short answer this time. We have to think long term, we have to think big picture, and we have to come up with something that everybody can do that works with their God-given gifts and talents. We can't ask people to do things that aren't natural to them. I can't ask you to go out and march if that's not what God is calling you to do. What is God calling all of us to do? What is the most natural thing we do every day? We talk to one another. We're in relationship with one another. So the inspiration that the Lord gave me for this new idea that he gave me was 1 Peter 4, verses 7 through 11. It begins with, "The end of all things is at hand. Therefore, be self-controlled and sober-minded for the sake of your prayers. Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. Show hospitality to one another without grumbling. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. Whoever speaks, as one who speaks oracles of God. Whoever serves, as one who serves by the strength that God supplies, in order that in everything God may be glorified through Jesus Christ. We firmly believe everyone can use their God-given gifts to protect life. And if you happen to look at our t-shirts, that's what they say. Use your God-given gifts to protect life. And because the mainstream media only reports abortion news based on the narrative provided to them by the abortion industry, it is time for us to educate our communities about abortion. We must counter the misinformation with the truth about life and abortion. Our goal is to end abortion, making it unthinkable and unnecessary through public education. And you, my dear friends, are the educators. Education is critical to obliterate the misinformation that's being promoted. But you can't become an expert on all of the abortion-related topics. So we have created a simple plan to help you, and it is in the booklet that's also in your folder called Speak Up for Life. Now, this is how this booklet works. We have identified 9 different abortion-related topics, strategy, and we've created a strategy for each one of them. Then we developed a couple of talking points for each strategy. So I'm going to ask that they pull up this website. So we were talking about doing this, and Anna said, while we were having a meeting, she said, let's put QR codes there. So each page has its own QR code taking you to a page on our website with that topic. Now, it's called Speak Up for Life, and this page is the abortion pill page. It's the very first topic in the booklet. And Andrew, if you could just scroll up a little bit, what we did is we did an intro, a very simple introduction to it, and then, excuse me, get the facts. And so click on, Andrew, if you could click on the abortion pill one right there. And then it's going to take you to a new page that focuses on this. Now, Andrew, if you can just scroll up a little bit. So there's the strategy. And then we have the 3 tactics for this one. This one is highlight the negative impact that abortion pills have on women. And then the second tactic is raise awareness about the impact it's having on our environment. And then the third one is talk about the abortion pill reversal. And then what you can actually do is you can go into each one of those tactics, or call them talking points if you want. And what we've done is we've given you articles. There's information on each one, some basic, and then you can see where it says additional resources and links. That will take you to additional articles, books, quotes. We'll have graphics up there. We literally finished this, I think, on Thursday. So there is going to be even more going up. And we'll also have a second version for end of life, the euthanasia side of things. So that is our Speak Up for Life plan. This is the key point. You don't have to know everything in that whole booklet. Just drill down to find one tactic, one talking point on one subject. Become an expert on that one point. And then every morning when you wake up, say, Lord, please put somebody in my path that I can share my talking point with. Now just imagine if everyone in this room did that, and we each just started going out and dropping the seeds of truth for the strategy and the talking point you chose. What we're going to do is we're going to, in essence, re-season the culture. We're going to put new information into the culture. While the news media is out there trying to be the mouthpiece for the abortion industry, we need to be the mouthpiece for God and the truth.